Hey y'all, we're out here at the Semper Fresh garden again tonight, and I'm going to be pulling out a lot of our summer crops, replanting some more summer crops, and getting ready for our fall crops. So let's get in the garden, y'all. Okay, so this is one of the areas that I'm going to pull plants from. This one has a squash developing here, but it's also got powdery mildew, so I'm wondering on if I should leave this one or just pull all of them and amend the bed, because I also need to make sure that I have all of the squash bugs out of here. So we may be using the flamethrower in here in a minute. I'm sure Chris would love that, to clear this bed out. Look at all of these squash bugs when I'm pulling this plant out, y'all. And one of these on the bottom is just infested, even with us spraying and even with us doing everything else that we're doing. So we are getting the flamethrower, and before we add compost to this, we're going to kill everything that's in the soil on the top right here. I know that'll be bad for the good nematodes and stuff like that, but we got to get rid of this problem. And speaking of, I see a few nematodes in here right now. Don't know if they're good or bad. Can you see them? Well, scratch the flamethrower idea, because I don't think it's here. For some reason, it's not supposed to really leave here, so I don't know where it is. But you can see there are lots of squash bugs here, so we cannot plant squash here with them here. We have to kill them before we even amend the soil. So that idea is probably not happening tonight, since we can't find the flamethrower. But I can still prep the bed to, I really don't want to rake all of this up and take it anywhere, because they're just everywhere. Okay, so like I said before, I'm not really going to do anything with this front bed right now, especially because there's still a lot of stuff growing in here that we kind of planted late. So I'm going to leave all of this that's in the front. I would like to plant some things here in this front area once I get these sunflowers out, and the corn, and those little watermelon and pumpkin that didn't really do anything. So I'll probably get something going in there. Look at these lemon cucumbers I keep forgetting to harvest. Look at how huge this one is. Wow. Gotta get these out of here. Is this from my grape? Yeah, this looks like my grapevine. Oh, it is. Holy moly. This is the grapevine. No, this isn't the grapevine. This is a cucamelon. Well, thought it was the grapevine for a minute. Trying to get it to focus here. Wow, this looks like a grape leaf though. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, our night is not going how I anticipated. Every single piece of equipment that I need for the garden is over at the house for some reason. Chris just got attacked by the bees, and he hasn't come back up yet. So I'm gonna have to go check on him in a second. Make sure he's not like laid over, attacked by bees or something crazy like that. What is it? What is it? Be careful! What is it?
It's in there.
A bee?
No. It's a scary crow.
A scary crow?
Yeah.
I think it was your chickens.
That's a freezing.
No, he's going up to get the smoker for the chickens. So the other area I was also going to go ahead and pull were these two. I harvested a zucchini off of this one, but these guys are just, they are just, look at that, wow. That root system. These guys are just, they've had it. So I'm gonna get rid of them. I'll leave that one, even though I see some powdery mildew on the base, so I might need to pull that one too and start over, put something different here, maybe some cabbage, I don't know. Since I pulled these out, I might as well just pull this one out too, because that is powdery mildew on the base. So I'm just, I mean, it's got new growth coming. I've been kind of babying them, but I've got to pull them. And I've got lots of okra to harvest tonight, so I need to get that done too before something happens and we need to leave. Here's another one of those bugs, and I forgot to get an ID of it from before. Oh, here's another one. Look, there's two on here. What kind of bug is that? Okay, now I'm going to get rid of this ground cherry, and again, I hate to take it out because it's so big and it's produced a lot, but, and the pollinators love it, but it's just crowding everything in this bed. So since we don't like ground cherries, it's kind of a waste other than just feeding the pollinators. He might like them. Go give it to Daddy, see if he wants to eat it. Okay. Ground cherries, there's a lot more here coming. Okay, this is what the bed looks like now. Wild. And I'm going to go ahead and grab that German Johnson tomato there. This is a pretty tomato. Pretty one. Alright, so we're going to check our, these are russet potatoes. See if we got anything out of here. Oh wow, I see some stuff. Was that just all the seed potatoes then?
Another couple of months maybe.
Yeah.
See.
We just didn't plant them early enough, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some research.
What are y'all doing in my plants?
Do some research on the kind of soil we need.
I got 5.
I got 5 on it.
What was that movie where they were fishing or something and he pulls them out?
He's in a stew, good to go. In a stew work. 6 months later, we got enough little potatoes for one stew.
I mean, they're all dead looking. They're not getting anything from the. That's the seed potato. That's the seed potato. That one is. Sure.
We just didn't give it enough.
Well, I think these are really hot. So I think it's just more of a. Well, I mean, we've got some at home we can plant now if we want to try.
Yeah.
And move them in the high tunnel if it gets too cold. No, I see some more white poking out down there on this side.
Yeah, see, we started a little earlier.
Yeah, and we had hornworm damage on a couple of these, so once it eats the leaves, it's just not getting in.
Yeah, we'll do that next time. Start out earlier. Keep them inside from the cold. Yeah. Just gotta start them soon next time.
Well, we just didn't have any. These chickens think they can just follow me in here, huh? So when I was checking on my cantaloupe here, testing it to see if it was ripe, it kind of disconnected from the vine. It was half disconnected already, but so I guess it is going home with us. Smells really good. Oh yeah, I didn't pull the metal hooks out, sorry. Oh, there's a couple I missed apparently.
Couple beans?
No, a couple I didn't clip at the base.
That's okay. Now we got something for the compost too.
So this looks pretty wild. Being empty.
Yep.
But I think we're gonna build a raised bed around it.
That's what we've been successful with. There's no reason to try to stick within ground.
This soil is just clay. It's just too hard.
Well, no, we mix this and put
I know, but
bags here. It just doesn't.
but look how hard it still is.
Concrete, yeah. And it's also drainage route, which is why we
Oh, the
really-
drainage can stay there because we need it for the walkways anyway. Okay, let me see. What were you doing with your arms? Okay, so we got several beds flipped today. That one's ready to plant. I think I'm going to put brassicas in that one, and we'll put more squash over here since we didn't have that bad of an infestation with the squash bugs. But here's our harvest tonight. Not too shabby. We got cantaloupe, a German Johnson tomato, some tomatillas, ground cherries, dances with Smurf, sunrise bumblebee, cherry tomatoes, russet potatoes, orange peppercini, and okra. Yum.